Good morning, and welcome to the Good News for Monday, December the 5th. Our Gospel reading this morning is from Luke chapter 21, verses 25 to 28. There will be signs in the sun and the moon and the stars and on earth, distress among nations, confused by the roaring of the sea and of waves. People will faint from fear and foreboding of what is coming upon the earth, for the powers in the heavens will be shaken. Then they will see the Son of Man coming in a cloud, with power and great glory. Now when these things begin to take place, stand up and raise your heads, because your redemption is drawing near. This is the gospel of Christ. Now, these end-of-time passages can be very frightening. But you see, the lectionary thoughtfully places this reading at a time when we have just completed the old liturgical year and have begun the new year with the coming of Advent, a season of hope and expectancy. Now, in a daily reflection site that I enjoy called Sacred Space, a commentator on these verses invites us to joyfully prepare for Christ's coming in three ways. In history, by his conception and birth. In mystery, through the sacraments, especially the Eucharist. And in majesty, at the last day. It is in this thin place that interconnects the example of Jesus' earthly life with the lessons and experiences we face in the present, and our hope for the kingdom to come, that we most deeply experience God's presence. As we move into Advent, we invite Jesus to walk with us, to reveal himself in new ways, and to become an integral part of who we are as we share communion with one another. May we find comfort in the hope that Jesus will come again to restore all that is broken in us and in the world. Now, the author of this gospel reminds us not to be confused by all the loud noise of doomsayers, or to be shaken with fear by those who think they wield control. Verse 28 tells us that when we see these things, this is cause to hold our heads high, because our redemption is drawing near. See, Jesus' death was an act of unconditional love. Mirabai Starr writes that redemption is not a matter of absolving sins. It is about loving us into the wholeness of who we really are. Now, this definition offers the hope that even in the midst of the chaos all around us, we can trust in the transformative power of God's goodness. The Son of Man came as a small infant to show us love and forgiveness. He lives within and among us with compassion and mercy, and is coming again in great glory as victor over sin and death. I invite you into this prayer by Ted Lauder. How silently, the wondrous gift is given. I would be silent now, Lord, and expectant, that I may receive the gift I need, so that I can become the gifts that others need. Amen. This Christmas, may you experience the joy of being one with all creation, the peace of new beginnings, the giving and receiving of love, and the hope that all things shall be well. Take care, and God bless.